I have 45 million, as in $45 million, as in the amount of money that Martha Stewart Omnimedia, Martha Stewart's company, hopes to save by cutting a bunch of jobs, publishing jobs, magazine jobs specifically, about 70 positions or 12% of their workforce. This is a story of a company that has, I mean, Martha's still everywhere. She's on all the different screens still, but the company is still getting so much of their business from traditional magazines. I think last year it was in the neighborhood of 2/3 of their revenue coming from there, and the revenue has declined 33% over the last 4 years. They do have some, new media connections with AOL and Hulu and Apple, but yeah, you got to move quick these days.
So it's not really Omnimedia anymore, is it?
Well, there you go. And I think, you had that interview with Joe Kennedy of Pandora earlier in the program, and I mean, there's a business that still has struggles, but the reality is people aren't listening to radio the way they once did, and that has opened the door for Pandora, and certainly has caught Apple's attention too.
Yeah, and they were just talking about advertising as well, upticking, and I said, well, I don't hear any political ads on Pandora, and he said, well, that's because you're in California, but in the rest of the country, they're really harnessing the power of ads on Pandora.
Yeah, I hear a lot of Home Depot ads on Pandora for what it's worth. I don't know
what you're listening to.
But the advertising market for sure this will be a very key few quarters for that business, because all those media companies, if the political ads don't make up for the slowdown in the economy, that could be a problemo.
They talk about omni-channeling, but it's really just the digital channeling that they need to harness.